Hi, I'm Barbara. Welcome to my channel, Picky Chick. If you are new to my channel, I'm a reseller on eBay and Poshmark, mostly eBay, and I love doing thrift hauls, including clothing and jewelry. I love doing unboxings, and I want to share something with you today. Today I am going to be sharing some Christmas jewelry with you. A lot of these pieces I've gotten over the past year at yard sales and thrift stores and even shopgoodwill.com. So I was about to begin listing these on eBay for the holiday season coming up and thought first I would like to share it with you and show you some of the pieces that I've collected. And here's a quick sneak peek of all the pieces I have in the jewelry box. And here it looks like I have some things that I had bagged up. I don't even remember everything in here, but let's see how far I can get. I don't know if I actually will be able to list every single piece, if I find flaws or decide that it might not be worth listing. Let's pull out the first. I remember getting this in a thrift store jewelry bag, I think. This is a vintage piece here. Look how sweet this one is. This is a vintage caroler, and it is a brooch. It looks like probably the original card it came on. So that I will be listing for sure. Here's another brooch. It's an antique silver tone pin with marcasite setting and red crystals, candy cane with a bow. Isn't that cute? I don't see a marking on this one, but I think it should be a good seller. I really like this one. This next piece is a vintage brooch. It's gold tone, an antique gold tone. It's a Santa boot filled with presents and some holly leaves, some faux pearls mixed in. This one is signed, and I believe that it's vintage, and the signature is art. These go for around $8 to $10 on eBay right now. Not a whole lot, but it's fun. Next is a pair of pierced earrings. These are gold tone embellished with clear crystals. You can see they're gifts with bows, really cute. And these are signed Avon. Let's see if I can show you that. I'm not sure if do I have that upside down? Yeah, so those are pretty earrings. This is a beautiful snowflake brooch. It's gold tone, again with clear crystals, and also looks like it's a pendant. Don't see a mark on that one, but it's really beautiful. The next piece is also a brooch. He's a really cute little teddy bear, gold tone. He has crystal eyes, a faux pearl belly, cabochon belly, and a little faux pearl hanging off of his Santa hat. Look how cute that is. And this one here, I don't think this one had a mark on it either, but oh, I just think someone would love this guy. This is a really cute piece. This is a vintage Brooks brooch. It's a tree, Christmas tree. As you can see, it's almost like a string art behind these rhinestones, behind these crystals. I'll turn it over, and that's what the back looks like. The jewelry stamp is right there. And the interesting thing about this particular pin is when I researched it on eBay, they're typically going for between $8 and $25, and I did find one that recently sold for $150. Now, I went to look into that sold listing, and the pictures are blurred out, and I can't find any sort of description, so I'm not sure what was so special about that particular brooch. But this is definitely a vintage piece, and I expect to be able to sell it pretty easily on eBay for right around $15 to $20. A similar piece to that last Christmas tree pin is this brooch here, this pin. It's got the wire work in it and some crystals on the tree and a little clear crystal for a star. This one did not have any kind of jewelry stamp on it. I thought that might be something, but I looked pretty closely and there's no mark. But it is a pretty piece. And one more Christmas tree brooch. This has iridescent crystals. Look how beautiful the Aurora Borealis on some of these where they catch the light. It's so beautiful. This is set in gold tone metal. I believe it's vintage. Maybe it's not, but it seems like it is, and I could not find any sort of maker's mark on it. But it is so pretty. I'm realizing a lot of the pieces in this box are brooches, so I'm not sure if I'm going to list it all, if I'm even how many I'm going to get through for this video. But I'll pick out the best pieces for you guys to see. This one's really pretty. Here's a pair of earrings. We have Santa Claus. I believe they're plastic or resin, and as I'm looking closer, they could use a good cleaning. They're very cute. Another little brooch. This is a gold tone praying angel. Has some red crystals, and it has a stamp on it down here. It's engraved. It says Neptune 141 and then the year 2000. So I'm not quite sure what that means. At first when I saw the stones, I thought, well, maybe it's gold, maybe it's valuable, but take a look at the magnet. Magnet likes it too well, so it's not, but it's cute, it's different, and because of the engraving on there, I probably will not even be listing this. I pulled out this group. They're all angels. I know some people like to collect angels, so maybe I'll lot these up together. This one here is like a pewter toned and gold toned angel. It's got some filigree, looks like there. And although this feels like a nice piece in my hand, the way it feels, I don't see any markings on that. And here's a closer look. Now the magnet is not sticking to it, so it might be worth a test to see if it might be silver and or gold. Next is this little angel. It's got a lot of clear crystals on the wings and the body here, and a green teardrop or pear-shaped body here, a little crystal there. And if you turn it over, you can see that there's a little loop on there that probably could be used as a pendant. And it's one of these types of, I don't know what they're called, tack pins maybe. It's got the sharp point there, so you could wear it on your lapel or on a sweater. It's really pretty. And next is another same style pin there. Again, no marking, but a gold tone angel. And next is a silver tone and gold tone angel with a crystal face. The magnet sticks to it. It's really a cute pin. And finally, the last angel. It's got like a matte and polished details on it. Is the angel singing? Maybe. No marking on this one either. So I'll probably lot these angels together. Maybe a collector of angels would enjoy it, getting that. I just found another angel hiding in the box. This is little angel sitting on the moon, and it looks like he's playing the trumpet. I will put that with my other little angels. This one, again, does not have a name on it. Well, I just found these. I may as well stick with the angel theme because these are earrings. Looks like someone made them. Really cute. Faux pearls with gold wings and a French hook. Those are cutie rings. Is a little Santa pendant. Now let's take a closer look. He has red crystal eyes and a little bell. Let's show you how a little bell moves. But wait, there's more. I have never seen anything like this before. Watch this. Watch. Don't look away. Pull on the bell and his mouth opens and it says, "Have a Merry." But it doesn't say anything else. Have a Merry. Have a Merry. Have a Merry, Merry, Merry. These next two are poinsettias. This one here, I don't think is much to it as far as the quality goes. It's just a fun little pin. But the next one, and it doesn't have a name, by the way. But the next pin, it feels like it's vintage. It looks like it's vintage. Unfortunately, again, there is no name I could find anywhere. But the way that it feels like a high quality piece. Now, it does articulate. And does that mean it's broken or is it supposed to articulate? I'm not sure. But it feels like a pretty solid piece. And I'm pretty sure it's vintage. I've got two snowmen to show you. Here's one. I think he's my favorite out of both, but they're both cute. He's sort of a pewter or silver toned, antique looking, painted, has some little glitter paint there if you can see it, a little carrot nose, and cute little snowflake on his hat. And I just think he's adorable. And he feels very well made. Again, incredibly, some of these pieces feel so nice, so the quality feels so great, and there are no names on them. And he's an example of one of those pieces again. And let's pull the other snowman out. This is a silver tone and gold tone snowman. I don't know if, let's see if that light isn't shining his face out too badly here. Again, on the back, you can see that there is no jewelry stamp, but he's cute. This is a vintage brooch. It's a pretty heavy piece. It's silver tone. You can see some red and green ornaments on the wreath. And it's not only a brooch, but it's also a pendant. And this one is signed. And let's see if I can show you. It's a best marking on there, so that's a vintage piece, and that's very pretty. This next piece is a gold tone pin, a brooch, or actually it's a tack pin, that's what I call them. It's one with a short little pointy pin, and it's got this type of closure, but this one is hallmarked. And I thought the name was interesting. I wasn't familiar with it. It's Giusti Gigio. I believe I am pronouncing that correctly. And there is a signature on the back. It's not that easy to see, but you can see where the jewelry mark is there. And I looked it up, and Giusti Gigio is not worth much. Too bad. It sounds like Gucci. Gucci Gigio. I wonder if it would be worth more. Gucci Gigio. But it's not. Interesting name though. Another signed Jerry's brooch. And this is vintage. And I believe it's silver tone. It almost has a gold. Let me compare it to this gold bracelet I'm wearing. I think it's a silver tone. Has a little bit of wear. It looks like it's missing some paint on there. It's not worth that much, but it's signed, and I thought I'd show it to you. Here is a group of 9 brooches, all Christmas trees, and out of all of these, only 2 of them have a stamp. Only 2 are hallmarked. Would you like to guess which 2 these are? And while you're doing that, take a close look. I just want to remind everybody that if you do like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing. Now, if you guessed one of the brooches to be this one, you were right. Here's a closer look at this one. Now the funny thing about this is gold tone and it has little red and green, little red and green crystals for ornaments. And I will turn it over and show you right there's where the hallmark is. But the funny thing about this one is no matter which way I turned it, it always looked upside down. So it took me a while to keep turning it and figuring out that the hallmark is Tanger. Now I've never heard of it, T-A-N-G-E-R, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. That's not worth a whole lot of money. It looks like maybe between $7 and $10 on eBay. So that's one of the hallmarked pieces there. And I'll put this back and I'll pull out. And I'm getting ready to reach for the second one. And if you guessed this one, you were correct. This piece here, I think it might be pretty special. This is an Eisenberg piece. This is stamped, and I'll show you where in a minute. But it's gold tone. It's got a lot of texture, and as you can see, different color crystals. We'll turn it over, and the stamp on this guy is right at the bottom there. And this might be pretty valuable. I still need to look into it because there was quite a range on eBay. Quite a range. I think I saw some for over $100, and I think most of them were around $25 or in that range, 20 to 30 maybe. So that was, I think, one of the most valuable pieces in this whole little Christmas lot here. And here's another look at, closer look I should say, at some of these other pins. They are quite pretty. This one's especially pretty, but none of these are marked. This one here is interesting, and I don't know what it went to. If you can see, there's like a screw. It looks like it's screwed onto something, and the back looks like a computer chip or something. So I'm not sure what the story is on that one. And like I said, this is very pretty. I thought this was especially pretty. I like the colors they used on it. It's an enamel, and it's got like an antique gold tone metal. This is what the back looks like. I thought that was pretty. Here's a tree with a charm hanging off of it, and I can't quite tell, but I don't know if that's the Virgin Mary, or I can't quite tell what that image is on the charm. But this was kind of cute. This is a silver tone brooch, but has ornaments hung, and they move as you can see. This is really cute. I like this one. This is a cute little brooch. Here's the back. And these last two pins, they look identical, almost. I don't know if they were both supposed to be gold and this one seems to have lost some of its luster, or if it's supposed to be silver and this one's supposed to be gold. But they're pretty. They're very pretty. Please subscribe to Picky Chick's channel, and please give this video a thumbs up. Ho, ho, ho. I hope you enjoyed this video featuring some of the Christmas jewelry I've collected over the past year. Let me know in the comments section if you had any favorite pieces. Let me know if you collect Christmas jewelry, or if there's a particular type of Christmas jewelry that you collect, like angels, Christmas trees, Santas, anything else. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you watching the video today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. And it's come from yard sales, garage sales, thrift stores, including you should hit that subscribe button. You'll see plenty of that on here and plenty of other stuff too. Love doing clothing and jewelry unboxings, clothing and jewelry